personnel-wise?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard. And
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves out by making clean passes. They haven't caused us too many problems in the passing lanes to this point, but we still have a half of basketball to play. One thing I liked, our passing, getting a lot of assists. Unselfish passing can get us into a nice rhythm, and that's how we get ourselves on a run. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed, but somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. We know we can take their best punches and hang with them. Now it's time to hit them with everything we got and see how they handle it.
The Knicks with the lead. Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Ross in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
The Knicks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Well, you take a look at the numbers, guys. They're shooting 74% on the season.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now Lowry. He feeds it to Ross. Into Patterson. Millsap with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. It's stolen by Lowry. DeRozan passes to Lowry. Back to DeRozan.
Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first personal foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
You know, in their last game, guys, he was dialed in at the line.
Yeah, no question. I mean, it may have been the strongest part of his game that night.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both. And for the Knicks, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Tiny. 14 points for him. To the wing right side. Here's Winner. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 11.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Ross. Right now averaging 11 points a game. The wide open look here for DeRozan. The good looking shot from the wing. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Millsap has the open look. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got 3 assists now in this one. Raptors trail by 4. Lowry kicks to Ross. Lowry setting the pick for Ross. Off the pick. Great D that time from Hardaway. New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Tiny. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
The Raptors shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Down low. Millsap with the steal. It's stolen by Valanciunas.
He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not easy in there among the big bodies.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing, doesn't it, Steve?
It sure does, and now it's to the point where they just feel unstoppable.
Lowry dishes to Patterson. Pass to Ross. On the wing, DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Patterson can't get it to go.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
And it's Hardaway atop the key. New York moving it around. Dishes to Millsap. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, hitting 4 of their first 5 field goal attempts.
Lowry has the open look. Goes back up. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Valanciunas.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
Best shooting teams out there. Number 1, the Knicks.
Yeah, plain and simple, they do not take bad shots. They really share the ball. They get great player and ball movement, and that's why they shoot the percentage that they do.
And he gets it to go. And that's 20 points for Tiny.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. Not really his range, and it's off target. The Knicks leading by 8. Feeds to Hardaway. A 3 ball, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Lowry setting the pick for DeRozan. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
So a moment now, let's check out the story on Tim Hardaway Jr. How this season has been coming along for him, averaging 13 points a game, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, I think, guys, when you look overall at his contributions.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
Raptors trail by 11. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Right side Millsap. It's stolen by DeRozan. Outside Lowry. DeRozan passes to Lowry. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Looks for Lowry, gets it to him. And it's good.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
To approach for the Knicks.
Well, the great...
16 seconds left here in the third quarter. Williams kicks to DeRozan. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. 23 points for DeMar DeRozan.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Here's Marshall. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Pretty shot without a second to spare.
That can be so demoralizing for the team that gives up a shot like that to close out a quarter.
In a moment now to check out our State Farm assist to the game, and what a pass it was by a talented point guard.
Well, this is what he does. This is the kind of plays he's known for, Kevin.
Raptors trail by 10. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Tiny in at point guard. Maurice Spates out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Kendall Marshall. And it's Winter in at the 3 spot. Ross kicks to Williams. 5 on the clock. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
For Toronto, Lou Williams.
That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. The Knicks leading by 9. Here's Tiny. Off target from outside. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Intercepted. Out to the right wing. Now, here's Marshall. DeRozan defending. Now the pass to Tiny. The shot's good. Marshall making the play.
For 3.
Marshall's got 3 assists tonight.
I'm sure that's a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in the first half.
Williams dishes to DeRozan. Back to Williams. He kicks it to Patterson. Shot clock at 6. The wide open look here for DeRozan. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control even at full speed. I love that about him.
Outside Williams. The dish now to DeRozan. Patterson setting the pick for DeRozan. Raptors moving the ball around. No good from Ross.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Patterson bringing the double. So it's the Knicks now. Outside DeRozan. And it's Tiny with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
It's his 4th foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Williams. And a switcher also for New York. Hardaway's checked in for Kendall Marshall. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, they're not shooting it as well as they had hoped to this half. I'd really like to see them try to work it around more and find the open man. I mean, that's one way to get going offensively, make the extra pass and find the open man.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement. Great rhythm.
Hey, guys, they're going under every screen. So let's set more pick and rolls. If they go under the screens, we should have wide open shots.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Outside Lowry. A wide open look here for DeRozan. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Now, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
Here's Tiny. Hits the front of the rim and out. Another shot, and it's Millsap laying it in.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical, Clark, because whenever they have gotten the ball into the paint, it's resulted in points, it seems like.
A wide open look here for DeRozan. Hits it from 3-point range. DeRozan's got 26.
In the first half, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes. But finding themselves down now, they've started to cast up a lot more triples.
The feed to Hardaway. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. DeRozan's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Throw down there. Man. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Tiny, the 10-footer, finds the target. Tiny's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Tiny. Outside Lowry. Pass to DeRozan. Wide open look. They get the rebound. Valanciunas, good.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
The Knicks leading by 13. Here's Tiny. Here's Spates. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Spates has got 4 points this quarter. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. He dishes it to Patterson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
On defense, Toronto. No good from Tiny.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
Ross, that's good.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Here's Tiny. Cans the shot from the wing. Tiny's got 27 points. Here's Lowry. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
During that break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. He's not pleased with the careless. Saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin did it sink in.
Thanks a lot, Doris. The Knicks leading by 15. Passes it to Hardaway. Tiny, the pass to Spates. Some nice passing by New York here. No good from Tiny. Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. For 3, Ross. That's good. Ross has got 7 now in this quarter.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Pass to Winner. Here's Tiny. Deflects the pass for the 3. The rebound by Patterson.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
He can't do it all. I mean, he's scoring big numbers, but he's got to get some help from his teammates.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. Now the pass to Winner. Four on the clock. For 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Lowry gives to Valanciunas. Lets the 3 fly. Patterson can't get it to go. For New York, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Outside Hardaway. Good work defensively by Lowry. And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
And even that might not be enough.
Yeah.
Steve, what do you think?
I don't see it. Very little chance of a comeback. I think this is over.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
From half court. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
I mean, I just put in so many hours in the gym, you know, playgrounds, and everywhere in between. And my shot, it's just as consistent as it gets. I can make most shots blindfolded, honestly. Making them in a game with my eyes open, that's a piece of cake, as you can see from the stat.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present
DK was DOA, yeah, I know what you here for now. Was I an idea? Now don't you crush on me. I see you in your pipe dreams. Whether or not you know it's true, you're who they dictate to. That must hurt real bad, picking what you wish you had. Me, I'm a creator, thrill is to make it up. The rules I break got me a place up on the radar. Me, I'm a taker, know what the stakes are. Can't roll it back, it's understood. Got to play out cards. Other folks come asking about me. Bandwagon and they used to doubt me. Blindside and they hit real hard. You need the one to get a bodyguard. Steady friction in this creeping in just like an itch. So far I got the last laugh, the wrist rise up, so I live fast. Wouldn't know it is too fast. Got a soul, ain't got no taste. Moving and speed up the pace. I gotta lock the what always. All the talk is stand up fair. Water walk if it gets you there. On the grind till the jig is up. I'ma smash them down. Put them all along like what? Me, I'm a creator. Thrill is to make it up. The rules I break got me a place up on the radar. Me, I'm a taker. Know what the stakes are. Can't roll it back, it's understood. Got to play our cards. Me, I'm a creator. Thrill is to make it up. The rules I break got me a place up on the radar. Me, I'm a taker. Know what the stakes are. Can't roll it back, it's understood. Got to play our cards.
Your romantic rights are all that you got. Push it down, son, it's more than just lip. Come on, girls, I know you know what you want. Come on now, come on. You're beating walls, now you just won't quit. You play with shapes, but they just won't fit. I know you love me, you don't know what you like. You're
And now, the starting lineup. In the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 44, Maurice Bates. Starting at shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 6, Randall Winter. The other guard, at 6'6", number 5, Tim Hardaway Jr. Starting at power forward, standing 6'8", number 7, Paul Millsap. Starting at the other guard, 5 feet 7 inches, number 16, Tiny. For your home team.
It's time for some hoops at the home of the New York Knicks. We're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. The Knicks happy to return to New York after the road trip. Any team that faces these guys know they're going up against a major challenge. They are undefeated with a sterling record of 9-0.
Looking at the Knicks, with the way they started the season, they'd have you thinking they were one of the favorites coming in instead of the exact opposite.
Yeah, Clark, I mean, there were a lot of teams getting a ton of attention in the preseason, and let's just say they were not one of them.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Jazz, Exum and Burks, they're backcourt. Bird is out there with Favors, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that one's good.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Now, Exum. And the pass to Burks. He kicks to Favors. The jump hook, and he gets it to go.
The defense playing way too soft there, guys. He's just getting right to the rim.
Now the Knicks with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And a very confident performance offensively, I think, guys, is really how this team clicks. I mean, when they're communicating and executing, sharing the ball, they're tough to beat.
And, Steve, you got to love that kind of performance on the road. I mean, to be a great team in the NBA, you have to be able to have that kind of performance in the other team's building. Really solid.
Here's Tiny after Alec Burks' score. Passes it to Winner. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Even though he... missed it. He couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
And Favors kicks to Exum. Pass to Gobert. Tries again. Can't capitalize inside.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Winner. Bird covering. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Winner. New York, no good that time either.
Now defensively, they did a great job of staying tight on him.
Now the feed to Burks. Back to Bird. Bird right side. Exum with a wide open look. His three-pointers off the mark. Knicks trail by 3. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Tiny. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. He feeds it to Hardaway. Trying to get back on track, and the shot is good. Hardaway has got 6 points.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Favors sets the pick for Exum. Up top, Favors. The dish to Exum. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Gobert. And So he draws the foul on the shot on a trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
First trip to the line for him here. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Tiny the pass to Millsap. Outside Hardaway. Here's Winner. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Exum with it. 8 points his last outing. Favors sets the pick for Exum. Inside to Favors. Dishes it to Burks. Pass to Exum. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Burks can't get it to go. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Outside Hardaway. Jacks up a three. No good from Tiny. Utah trailing here. And here's Exum. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Favors sets the pick for Exum. Here's Bird. They get it again. Here's Favors, and the layup is good.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Both teams will make substitutions. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists this season. Second, the Knicks.
And, you know, contrary to what we see from other teams, this team really has no cohesive unit. They are.
For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn.
Well, there was a lack of discipline on their part in that game, guys. They committed a lot of silly fouls, and it hurt them.
It sure did. I mean, they just didn't seem to figure out how to defend without fouling, Steve. That was just almost hard to comprehend.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Exum passes to Ward. He dishes it to Exum. Now the pass to Blackwell. Drills the three-pointer.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to have?
I don't know, Steve, but the momentum of this game has certainly swung like a pendulum.
Here's Tiny, averaging 23 points per contest. Singler outside. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. The offensive rebound. Hughes, good. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Now, here's Exum. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
1:41 left to play in the first. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
What the heck was that?
Look it up. It's called basketball.
Assist, really moving. A lot of flow offense.
New York leading by 3. Tiny, he's in at point guard. Paul Millsap out there with Maurice Spates. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Winner in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And he gets it to go. Tiny's got his second bucket. With that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pot.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Tiny in their last game against the Raptors delivered quite a performance. He had 27 points and added 3 rebounds as well. This game is just the latest performance in what has been a hot streak for him. Will he bring the fire tonight, guys?
All right, Doris, thanks. And Steve, yet another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, he sure is. We saw it firsthand, and it was fun to watch. He really got it rolling.
Yeah, nothing better than to see a guy confident, comfortable, on a roll, and elevating his team to high levels of play. That's a beautiful thing to watch, fellas.
Here's Hood. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Three-pointer. Great play by Bird to set it up. Hood's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Jazz.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Passes it to Winner. Shoots. Off the left rim and out.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Hood kicks to Bird. Feeds it to Burks. Back to Bird. 6 on the shot clock. And there's another one for the Jazz.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Here's Tiny. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Winner. From the wing. And the shot is good. He's got 5.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
35. Here's Hood. 30. Trailing by 5. Bird left side. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
And those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
Here's Tiny. And again, it's New York.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Jazz trail by 5. Here's Hood. He's got 8. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts. And the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Tiny, the pass to Hardaway. Millsap a screen on Bird. Hardaway dishes to Millsap. He took good advantage of that screen. Millsap's got 7 now in this quarter.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots.
No one covering. Burks has got his second bucket tonight.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
And Bird comes to help. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
So a moment now, let's check out the story on Tim Hardaway Jr. How the season's turning out for him. 6th in three-point field goal percentage. And, you know, when he gets to the free throw line, he makes the most of it. He's ranked in the top 20 in free throw percentage.
And, Steve, I really think he deserves an awful lot of credit for making it into the top 10 in three-point shooting. I mean, that's pretty high-quality marksmanship when you're a top 10 three-point shooter.
The shot's good from Tiny.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Jazz trail by 4. Now Exum averaging 12 points a game. Favors sets the pick for Exum. Kicks to Favors. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
Burks with the steal. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. A fast break chance. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Jazz shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
This season has not been kind to them at the free throw line, guys. They're only making about 71%.
Nice.
Something they've been working very hard to correct in the change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. Knicks lead by 2. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Doc, as we get into the second half.
Hey guys, some keys to talk about from what I've seen so far. This is a tight ball.
Teams battling hard through the first half. What can you say? Tiny and impressive effort here today.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
So on the floor for Utah, Exum and Burks, they're back. Rudy Gobert is out there with Favors, and it's Bird in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Exum. Bird outside. He kicks to Exum. Jacks up a 3. And it's Spates with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Tiny. In the corner, Hardaway with it. There's the 3. Favors with the rebound. Favors got his 4th rebound in this one. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Exum kicks to Burks. Second shot opportunity, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And let's take a quick look at the point guards this year, racking up the most steals per game. Number 1, Dante Exum.
Well, despite the offensive responsibilities that come with being a point guard, I think he may enjoy the defensive aspect of the game even more.
You know what? I think you're right there. I probably would too, Steve, if I were as strong a defender as he is. That wasn't the case when I played. He is so active. Great anticipation. I think he's at the top of the defensive list for that reason.
And he makes both free throws. New York's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And Bird comes to help. To the wing on the left. Here's Winner. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Now, here's Exum. Guarded closely. Millsap with the steal. Here's Winner. He drains the quick shot. 7 points in the game.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Jazz trail by 4. Burks sets a screen for Exum. And Burks now atop the key. Pass to Bird. Lets the 3 fly. And he gets it to go. Bird's got 11.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the 3-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Outside Hardaway. Some nice passing by New York here. Good on the 13-footer. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Boy, they are as hot as can be from mid-range. They're getting run off that 3-point line, but they're taking advantage and knocking down those middle-range shots.
Steve, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on pull-up jumpers.
Exum with a wide-open look. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
Over to the left wing. Winner. Burks covering. Out to the wing. Fires from deep. And that drops in from beyond the arc. Three-pointer from Tiny. Tiny's got 5 points now this quarter. Jazz trail by 6. Exum with it. Bird left side. Bird left side. Again, the Jazz score.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Tiny. 18 points for him. They get it back. Millsap passes to Tiny. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Exum kicks to Bird. And here's Burks. The feed to Favors. Shot from 12. Paul Millsap with the rebound. There's the dish to Hardaway. He feeds it to Millsap. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Millsap's got 9 points.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
And there's the pass to Tiny. To the wing on the left. Millsap dishes to Hardaway. Back to Millsap. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Tiny's got the lead up to 8 now for New York.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now Exum dishes to Bird. Bird left side. Puts it up from 15. That is good. Bird's got 15 points.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
To the paint. Here's Hardaway. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
No slowing him down. Just some incredible numbers for Hardaway. 9 points and 1 rebound. He's been hot from downtown to go along with those great assist numbers.
Well, when you can pass the ball and shoot it, now you really have the defense on a string.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they continue to knock down the long-range 3.
I like that shooting.
Hardaway hits them both.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Now here's Exum. They set the screen. Passes it to Blackwell. Shoots a 3. Rondo with the rebound. Rondo's got his 3rd rebound on the night. He dishes it to Gortat. That's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
And we're seeing the shots just dropping from everywhere right now.
Yeah, since halftime, Steve, they've been operating very efficiently.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. If what he talked about is a true indication, the pick and roll is going to be their go-to play from now on. He sees that as being their best option offensively. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the 4th quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Exum's shot is off.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Pass to Hughes. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Knicks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And as a team, they're shooting about 75% on the year.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And he knocks down the first one. Jazz trail by 10. Exum with it. And the pass to Ward. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Jazz have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
2 shots.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. 8 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Rondo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Knicks lead by 12. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's
Wednesday, November 28th. The Boston Celtics go on the road to battle the New York Knicks. It's an Atlantic Division battle. Don't miss it.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
A tremendous point guard play, but that's nothing new coming from him. This is what you expect. A gorgeous feed there.
Jazz trail by 12. Tiny, he's in at the point. Paul Millsap out there with Maurice Spates. And it's Kendall Marshall. And it's Winner in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Hood, the pass to Exum. Nice ball movement by Utah. Ward, nice follow through on the fadeaway.
You don't see the wide open fadeaway shot too often.
So it's the Knicks now. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them.
No doubt the Boston fans want to see the Celtics take that one.
It's good. Nice touch there from Tiny.
17-16.
And here's Exum. Pass to Hood. Shoots from the baseline. It's rebounded by New York. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Here's Spates. Off with the layup.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Here's Exum. Favors sets the pick for Exum. Pass to Blackwell. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got his 6th rebound on the night. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Jazz trail by 12. Hood kicks to Exum. Pass to Blackwell. There's the pick. Hood, the pass to Exum. Fires for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Spates has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Tiny. And all around to win that time before dropping in. Tiny's got 4 points this quarter.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Okay, on defense, we're not even going to guard the 3-point line. We are
Hardaway's checked in for New York. And the Jazz making a change. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Over to the wing. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. No good from Tiny. Jazz trail by 14. Feeds it to Burks. Kicks it to Gobert. Bird dishes to Burks. And he banks in the layup.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Here's Tiny. Spates sets a screen. Tiny, the pass to Spates. Here's Tiny. Blocked, but he stays with it. Second chance shot. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's stolen. And a fast break now for New York. On up the court. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Jazz trail by 14. Exum kicks to Bird. Fires the 3. And Exum gets it to go on the assist by Bird. Bird's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Tiny. The pass to Winner. Good on the baseline, Jay. And the Knicks lead by 13.
They're going to have to tighten up defensively, guys, because they're really giving up way too many open looks.
Now Exum. They set the pick. He kicks to Bird. Offensive rebound. Gobert. The layup off target. No good.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Hardaway passes to Tiny. All sorts of time. That's good. Tiny's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, they played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
Now, here's Exum. And here's Bird from the arc. And that one's good.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
Okay, guys, on offense, there is no ball movement. Everybody's taking the first shot. We got to move the ball. We need to run our sets, all right? Look for the open man. The next pass. The next pass. Move the ball.
Here's Tiny. Passes it to Winner. New York moving it around. Out to the right wing. Shoots from the corner. And he gets it again. Shot good from Tiny. Tiny's got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead. They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess.
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
Wow. He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Favors sets the pick for Exum. Up top, Favors. Exum with it. Now guarded by Tiny. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And he knocks down the first one.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress. Check out the game for Exum. He has 8 points and 6 assists.
The Knicks leading by 11. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Tyler. Back to Hardaway. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
At the line for your Knicks, Tim Hardaway Jr. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Hardaway hits them both.
Yeah, they seem to be looking for chances inside a little bit more this half.
And I love that mentality. You talked about it earlier, being the aggressor. It's the right way to play with the lead. Keep attacking. Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful.
The shot's good from Tiny.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for New York.
And And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
Well, one thing about this win, it assures that they will not lose the season series. They only meet once more, of course, as interconference opponents.
And, Steve, when it is just a two-game season series, the team winning game one has a bit of an edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it once more.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Tiny. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do anything, really, to stop him.
Exum kicks to Burks. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Millsap with the steal. Here's Tiny. Misses the shot. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Paul, obviously a great win, and you're rewarded with a day off tomorrow. Tell us about the work you guys do when the team is off the court that helps you win games.
It's going to be good for us to sit down and watch some of the mistakes that we do. You know, I think tomorrow's going to be more of a teaching session. So, you know, it's good to have that day off, but we're going to get back at it.
Paul, thank you. Kevin, the classroom never ends.
Thanks, Doris. That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.
Hey, keep your head up, man.
My head isn't down.
Well, it should be after that basketball lesson I just served you.
Enjoy it while you can, because that's the last time it's ever going to happen. Just wait till next time, man.
Hey, anytime, any place. Ah!
Another one of them flip mode joints. Bust the rhymes, y'all. Word mother, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Just swing to the left, swing to the right. Make it feel good, make it feel alright. One time, feel good, yeah, y'all. Bust the rhymes in the place, y'all. Nigga, you feel real good, y'all. Flip mode, the squad in the place, y'all.
Buck wild to all of my who don't care. Floss like a bunch of young black millionaires. Making you run, me and my stacking my ones. Floss a little, invest up in the mutual fund. Blowing the horn, a sense of every day I was born. Never dream I see it, landscaping my lawn. Dangerous, be accurate. Have to get the flow be so immaculate. Hey yo, watching my dough. Sipping it slow, them pretty saying hello. Anyway, go ahead and display your olive olay. Little honey dip whipping a little cabriolet. I don't mean to hold you up, but I got something to say. Swear to only give you hot every day. Afraid of us, you know this ain't a game to us. You strange. That's when we getting dangerous. Come on. This is serious. We could make you delirious. You should have. us is dangerous, so dangerous, we so dangerous. My flip mode squad is dangerous, so dangerous, we
It's the Eastern Conference on display, featuring the Boston Celtics. This is 2K Sports bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan calling the action with my broadcast partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Taking a look at New York. You talk about a team on a roll, guys. This is quite a start they've had. 10 consecutive wins to start this season.
When I look at New York, they've actually taken the NBA by storm since the season kicked off. They put themselves right in the mix with the league's top teams when most people thought they'd be bottom feeders.
And I know it's early, Clark, but the way they've looked, I think they'll be in that mix all the way to the end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Boston, they've got Ben McLemore, also Smart out there, and it's tight in at the 4.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
It's the Celtics ball. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And I think, Kevin, you know, they really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line, and that one falls for Smart. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Well, despite tying things up, he's still shaking his head, knowing he could have given them the lead.
Here's Tiny. And again, New York with the triple.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. They set the pick. Here's Smart. Randall kicks to Tyler. 18 feet out, and he gets it to go. Tyler's got his first bucket in this one. So it's the Knicks now. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right, on dunks and layups against the defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Now here's Smart. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. To the left wing, here's Randall. And it's Spates with the rebound. New York's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Hardaway dishes to Millsap. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Smart kicks to Tyler. Now here's Smart. Not a lot of room. Tyler passes to Smart. There's the dish to McLemore. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And the wing jumper offline. The Knicks leading by 3. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
They set the pick. Smart dishes to Randall. And Tyler kicks to Smart. Carries it from three-point range. For New York, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Tiny. Boy, he was something else against Utah. To the left side wing. And again, it's New York. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. We talked about the keys to this team, and he singled out Paul Millsap as a player they've simply got to be mindful of. Coach told me he's always been an energy guy, someone you have to locate and box out every possession. But he's developed his offensive game to the point where he's more than just a hustle guy. He's also a scoring threat now, and a guy we can't leave open. They'll be watching him, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Celtics trail by 4. Smart kicks to McLemore. Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. Off the screen. Knicks with the rebound. Hardaway passes to Tiny. No good. And it's Boston the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Well, these are a pair of conference rivals that are going to be very familiar with each other by the end of the season. You know, this is just the first of 4 games they'll see each other.
Randall with the bucket.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
Okay, guys, we have to pick up the pace here, all right? I want to shoot early and often. That means take the first open shot.
Gortat's checked in for Maurice Spates. And then for Boston. Olenek, he's checked in for Tyler. Young comes in for Randall. And it's Collison in for Smart. For New York, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Tiny the pass to Hardaway. Millsap a screen on Young. Hardaway dishes to Millsap. Young outside. Pass to McLemore. At the elbow, it's Collison. To the right side. To the inside. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Collison's got his first points in this one. New York trailing. Here's Tiny. 5 points in the game. Shoots the 3. The shot, no good. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Collison kicks to Olenek. Celtics passing it around. Olenek sets a screen for Collison. Just 5 to shoot. That's good.
Good job creating just enough space to let that one fly.
And so here is New York, trailing by 4. Has to win it. Here's Tiny, guarded by McLemore. Shot's good. And it's 7 points for Tiny. And Clark, you saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
McLemore, no good. Knicks have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Kicks it to Gortat. Passes it to Tiny. Launches it. And he gets it to go. Tiny's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Knicks.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominating.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense. Just keep firing.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. If what I heard holds true, I'd say their pick and roll is going to be their primary offensive weapon. He made sure that his guys knew that should be the play they run until the defense shows they can stop it. He also wants to see a patient offense. Work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And so here is New York after the basket by Boston. Marshall with it. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Here's Singler. And again, New York with the triple.
Wow, this has been a thriller. I mean, the way these teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Would you like to bet that this game may end on a buzzer beater? How much would you bet?
It's stolen by Rondo. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Marshall passes to Hughes. Olynyk with the steal. Now Collison. 14 points from him the last game against New Orleans. Feeds it to Olynyk. Back to Collison. The Knicks pull it in.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. New York ahead. They lead by a bucket. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
On tap this Saturday, December 1st, Michael Conley and the Memphis Grizzlies go up against the New York Knicks. Big-time hoops coming your way.
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Boy, a ton of threes in that first quarter. This team really lighting it up, guys.
Yeah, it's been an onslaught from downtown.
New York's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. On the court for the Celtics, Young is out there with Smart. Then it's Randall. Then it's Olynyk. And it's Tyler in at the 4. Now here's Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
And here's Smart. Dishes it to Young. He feeds it to Smart. And the pass to Randall. In the corner, Smart with it. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Such a careless pass. Got to keep your head in the game here.
And the Knicks making a change here. Spates is checked in. New York leading by 5. Rondo dishes to Single. The feed to Marshall. He kicks it to Rondo. From downtown. Singler, no good. Celtics trail by 5. Randall with the ball. Singler covering, kept alive. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Olynyk got his first 2 points of the night. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. There's the dish to Tyler. Pass to Randall. Back to Young. Pass to Randall. Shot clock at 6. Olynyk sets a screen for Randall. On its way from Young for 2. Millsap grabs the miss.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Hardaway passes to Millsap. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Smart, averaging 12 points a game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Young kicks to Randall. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, his free throw numbers this year are below 70%. So when he's getting to the line, he has not been effective.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Randall. New York leading by 5. Passes to Winner. Outside Hardaway. The pass to Tyler. He wants to get to Millsap and does. The three-pointer off the mark. Boston's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Smart kicks to Olynyk. Out to the right wing. It's stolen. And now the Knicks on the break. Moving it up. Drains the jumper to finish the break. He has 7.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That pushes this lead up instead of going the other way.
Count the bucket. 6 points for Marcus Smart.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Purdy. Doris, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Time Tiny in their last game against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He ended with 31 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. He seemed to be everywhere on the floor the entire time and really was the star of the show, Kevin.
Doris thinks, well, we've seen a lot of great players, have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Let's just say he was really good.
And the Celtics with possession here after New York gets the three.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, they're doing okay as the season goes on. They're shooting about 76% as a team.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw.
In the second quarter, they've had the right approach. Very aggressive, driving, drawing contact, and creating opportunities at the free throw line.
Well, you know, if other things aren't working for you, Steve, getting to the foul line can be a good place to start to turn it around.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Winner. And again, it's New York.
And the buckets always coming in bunches for him. And right now, they are really rolling.
Celtics trail by 9. Now here's Smart. 6 points for him. Randall kicks to Tyler. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Spates sets a screen to the left wing, puts it up from 15, and again it's New York.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers, and theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Now here's Smart. He dishes it to Tyler. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Tyler's got 7 points.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Here's Tiny. He's got 10. Hardaway for 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Celtics trail by 9. Smart dishes to Olynyk. Tyler passes to Randall. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Tyler, guarded by Spates, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
A lot of tough teams in this league, Kevin. Here's where New York sits right now. First in field goal percentage. First in three-point shooting. And they're also ranked number 1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
Gortat's checked in for the Knicks. He hits the second from the line.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Pass to Winner. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. So it's the Celtics now. It's a 10-point game. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Yeah, some good matchups. And I'll tell you, that Pacers game definitely has caught my eye.
Now here's Collison, averaging 10 points per contest. That drops. He has 6.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
Well, they were shooting well early on. I like their spacing and their offensive flow. I think they need to get back to that.
And now Young running the floor all by himself.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Here's Tiny. He's got 10. Millsap a screen. Passes it to Tyner. From deep. Can't get it to go. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Down low. Millsap with the steal.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they've got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
The shot is off. Celtics trail by 6. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Back to Collison. That's tipped. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Knicks lead by 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
All right, listen up, guys. Way to come out strong in the first half. Taking care of business. TCB. Our passing has been very precise. I'll give you guys a lot of credit for that. We've been extremely smart with the ball. Basically haven't given them any gifts whatsoever. I'll give you a compliment, though. The ball movement's been excellent. Love how many buckets we're getting off assists. All right, let's break out the pick and roll on these guys. That's going to be the go-to play for us in the second half. As reliable a move as there is. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Here's Tiny in at point guard. Paul Millsap out there with Maurice Spates. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. in his winner in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Smart. After the miss from Tiny. Kicks it to Randall. Banked in off the glass. Randall's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Celtics. The Knicks leading by 6. Here's Tiny. Feeds it to Hardaway. The pass to Winner. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And McLemore kicks to Smart. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. Number 1, the Knicks.
You know, unlike some of the other team statistics, there are a few key guys who have helped get them to the top of the leaderboard more than other teams. I mean, this is an outstanding three-point shooting team. They take advantage of their strengths by getting good looks from behind the arc.
First one falls for him. And so, Smart nails both of them. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Tiny. Off the left rim and out.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Randall with the ball. He has 7. And McLemore kicks to Randall. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's the screen. Clock at 4. Fires from deep. Second shot opportunity. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Tyler.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Now here is Hardaway, averaging 13 points a contest.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Out to the wing. Randall kicks to McLemore. Now Smart. 8 points for him. Here's Randall. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it. Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
Looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
Teams changing it up here.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Marcus Smart. Going well for him this season. He's getting around 12 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. I'm sure he's happy with the way things have been going. Those are some nice, steady numbers.
Well, how could he be unhappy about him, Steve? I mean, he'd probably like to see just a little more of an uptick in him, just the same, but nothing to not be content about there.
The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Hughes. Dishes to Marshall. Outside Rondo. New York needs to get off a shot. And yes, sir, that one drops. Hughes got his second basket of the game. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Smart dishes to Olynyk. And here's Randall. He has 7.
Get up. You're going in.
The Knicks leading by 9. And Marshall kicks to Rondo. To Marshall. Clock at 6. Shot is up. Tiny, who's checked in for Rajon Rondo.
It's still early on in the season, Kevin. But let's take some time to look at where the Celtics sit right now. 11th in free throw percentage. 13th in blocks. As far as 20 in the league.
Celtics trail by 9. Collison the pass to Olynyk. And McLemore kicks to Young. McLemore dishes to Young. And it's Tiny with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
56 seconds left in the third. Young passes to Tyler. Shot clock at 6. From deep, McLemore.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Tiny. It's a big high bounce and goes in. Tiny's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
Had so much space there. The defense really not showing him the respect. You can see his eyes get wide.
Now here's Collison. For three. It's rebounded by New York. Gortat's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Tiny. He's covered by Collison. Lets it fly. No luck. Now here is Young. From deep, McLemore. And he gets it to